Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Dragonaut, and today we are playing some more SP Tarkov on Lighthouse. And over there is the Lighthouse. Now, I know some utmost basic information about Lighthouse, right? The bare bones basics, and the bare bones basics is this. You don't go to the lighthouse on the map called Lighthouse. I know, it comes as a shock to many at first, but you are actually not able to go to the lighthouse, and if you try, let's just say it doesn't really work, right? There is a paranormal sniper to prevent you there, and the worst part of it is, it's not even an invisible sniper, it's visible. You can... I mean, you could even try and fight him if you want. So, yeah. So you can, you can decide for yourself whether it's worth it or not, but he's a really good shot, is all I have to say, and he has 2 bodyguards as well, so good luck if you're trying to fight him. I generally wouldn't recommend it. But what I also wouldn't recommend is going to the northernmost part of Lighthouse. That too is a very troublesome part of the map, I would call it. So, don't go north, don't go to the lighthouse. Can you go south? Yeah, that's where the exit is. Okay, so where am I going? Center and then south? Pretty much. See, Lighthouse is a big map. Unfortunately, it's really ill-advised to try and make use of its size. I know. What can I say? Let's search this guy for maybe some food or medicine or something. Morphine always useful, so are crackers. A hideout key, not quite sure what that's for, and vitamins. Useful. Now I'm just going to turn up the audio a little bit, there you go. We do have a task to eliminate a large number of... Is it scavs? Let me just check. I can't check through the compass, I'm going to need to use the... Thought that was someone's head for a second. Yeah, I'm gonna need to use the other thing really quickly. Okay, tasks, lighthouse, skier, the long road, scavs along the main road of Lighthouse. And it's one of the easier things to do if you have a scoped rifle, because the road is down there, and as you can see with a scoped rifle, it's really not that difficult to get shots on that road and start killing people. And then, as you go down that road, so this is the southern part, that's where one of the exits is. That's where I guess the main central exit is for the map. And then as you go down the road, there's also other exits, like the mountain pass, the vehicle exits, so on and so forth, but those have some requirements to leave. You have the southern road, and you have, well, that's about it over here, I think. Yeah, there's a co-op exit, mountain pass over there, and I think there's a co-op exit right there in the side tunnel, yeah, right underneath me. So those are the exits. They're always open, and they're always there, which I like about this map. I like having exits that are always accessible, and you don't have to think about them too much. Okay, gotta move. Besides, that wasn't a scav, so... Another one bites the dust. 200 meters range. Two more go down. Now I'm going to switch mags here. I'm going to top off the one I have on me right now. Or the one I just removed, sorry. The one that's in my vest. That was a number of shots, unfortunately. Still getting used to the speed at which these bullets travel, but overall, it's fine, I would say. And now... we wait. Well, I can tell you a little bit more about the map if you're not all that familiar with it. This is the road that goes straight north from the southerly direction. On the right side of this road is that house. It's like a villa. It has tons of rooms and relatively good loot. The problem is it overlooks the road, and anyone from the road can shoot at you, and it's kind of an isolated location. I mean, it's sort of there for all the world to see, right? Not the most subtle spot to go looting. It's on a hill, it's, you know, everyone can take shots of you from every direction. However, it is a good spot to find loot. You can loot up there and then head down here to one of the two tunnels, either the co-op exit or the main exit down in the south tunnel, and you're going to be pretty happy. That is, unless you're here to do tasks, which is, well, that's what I do on every map, right? I come to do tasks, not to just loot up. At least right now. If you come to do tasks, there is going to be another part of the map that you're going to need to go to, and that's north of this house, further to the north. And as you can see, the armored train exfil, the energy crisis, the corporate secrets, all of these things require me to go further north than this house ahead of me. The house dead ahead is around 200 meters. The road down there is about 400 meters. You can see the problem, right? Well, Juggernaut, what's the problem with going further north? Is it too far away for an extract? No, you have tons of extracts. The real problem is that the north is guarded by what I would describe as the military. It's an outpost full of MG emplacements, AGSs, that's automatic grenade launchers, and, well, all kinds of nasties, really. There's also mines. Yes, Lighthouse has a lot of those. Mostly, once again, in the northern parts. So what ends up happening is I get to the end of this road and I think to myself, why on earth would I go over there when there's nothing I need except a couple of dumb tasks that I don't really want to do anyway? And I turn back. And then you realize that, well, tasks is kind of how you do all the progression, and you have to go and do them. And you begrudgingly try, and you get shot out with AGSs. Now, getting shot out with pistols, rifles, shotguns and stuff is a traumatic experience in this game. It's loud, it's uncomfortable, you have suppression, your vision changes, so on and so forth. Really, all sorts of nasty stuff. But getting shot at with grenade launchers is, as I'm sure you can imagine, slightly worse. And so, with that information, we're off north. A genuine question I have is, who on earth thought it'd be a good idea to put one of the first tasks in Lighthouse to be to send you all the way to the northern bit of the map? A genuine question, that. I genuinely don't really understand. But apparently someone thought that was a good idea. And that's what they did. And so here we are, going north, precisely for that reason. Oof, that's terrible ammunition. That's like... I mean, truly, truly terrible ammunition. I don't know what this key leads to. Okay. Didn't realize there was a guy that close. That's just the shrapnel going off. No, to worry, took a bit for me to get used to it as well. Tad surprised how that grenade didn't at least nick him a little bit, like, I don't know. How he didn't catch some shrapnel in the leg, or I don't know, something like that. But apparently he didn't. And that's okay. Let's reload. One of the things I do like about at least this small little part of the map here is that as you're clearing it, you sort of don't really need to worry that much about your sides and your rear and all that. Technically, someone could come from the shoreline and flank you. Someone could drop from above the mansion and try and hit you. But in all due honesty, most of the time, it's gonna be just stuff you have to deal with dead ahead, you know? The ammo any good? Nah, tracers. Not really. Let's see if he picked up anything useful. I like the pistol. I'll take it. And that scab that I shot, I'm not even going to loot. Can't really see the point. Goga Bazooka. That's his name. Fascinating individual if there ever was one. With that kind of name. Okay, my idea is to climb the next large geographical body. Not sure if this classifies as a hill or what. I reckon it's a hill, right? These don't seem much like mountains, but yeah. In fact, a mountain has to be above what? Above 1,000 meters? Or, is it above... Yeah, I'm not actually sure, but a mountain has to be above a certain height in order to classify as a mountain. Which I don't think this is. Yep, that's what you get. You take too long killing each other and some moron with a sig spear comes along and... well, does the job for you, basically. There's the other mansion. So there's one over there that's sort of a bit out of the way. It's more closed, less loot, stuff like that. And here's the central one, which is, as you can see, a lot more open. You know, windows everywhere and all that. And... there's the big problem. Wherever you are in that mountain, you can get... in that mansion, you can get shot at. Of course, I wouldn't recommend doing this. On the live servers, people know about this tree here in particular and will... absolutely murder you if you try and use it. However, luckily for us, this is not the live server and you are free to use any and all terrain to your advantage. There's another guy down there too. What? Let's. Oh, it is dialed in at 200 meters already. Explains how I was hitting the guy on the other side. But now we can move, and we can actually take this position, which is one I've seen taken very, very, very often by all kinds of people in all sorts of situations and environments, including the live server. So, here's another problem. That's a bridge. That bridge has mines. Where exactly, I don't know. But it does have them. And then here's another problem. Although one that I don't want to really deal with right now, because I can hear shots over here. And I'd like to get in on that action, if at all possible. Oh. Lovely. When they don't run, they're a lot easier to hit. Shockingly, right? Let's move down a little bit, find cover here. Maybe a slightly better position. Okay, can't really see anyone. Oh, never mind. There he is. Saw his friend as well. And there's his friend as well. So now we can just drop back a little bit, reload our magazine, and get back in the fight when we're ready. 20 minutes in, I don't know how many people we've shot at already. I reckon it's a lot. There we go. I know there's someone in the building. I can see movement, but I want to get my magazines back up before I continue playing with him. We can empty this mag right around now, I think. Yeah, there we go. And so this one, or actually, considering I'm sniping at large distances, let's use the 20 round mags for this. Let's see, do I see anyone along the road? There, no. Over there, no. So it's going to be this way that we have to turn our attention to. Damn it, the rock position messed with me. I think he's going to go upstairs, yeah. And there we go. That'll do for him. And we have some really good lighting right now, helping us with our task. Of course, that goes both ways. But, well, you know. Well, let's just say I have a ton of confidence in my weaponry. More so than in my skills. Definitely. There's a guy there, I can see him. He'll have to come out eventually and he'll be back on the road, so... It's kind of less of a hassle to deal with later. Let's see if I can't find anyone down there in that small little settlement. As you can see, well, there's a off-ramp sort of to the highway there, and it leads to a small little settlement down there at the foothills of this mansion. And of course it's a popular place where you find a bunch of scavs, mostly. Not that great for looting, not that great for any rare items or anything. At least that's what I've heard. Yeah, don't know if I really want to be fighting people that are in the houses over there, but I do want to show you a spot that I've mentioned multiple times on Shoreline. You see those two rafts down there? They have two buildings in them. That's the bathroom that I was talking about, where you can get AGS grenades lobbed at you from across the map. That's the one. Doesn't always happen, of course. But the fact that it can happen to begin with is cause enough for major concern. Specifically, it's not the first building, it's the second one. See? Small little windows like that. you can get AGS shot at you from inside this compound. So there's the walls of the compound. There's the watchtowers. There's, I think, one of the guards of the watchtower. Whom I'm going to try and take out. With one shot, obviously, because I don't want to get into a fight with AGSs. 380 meters. Dial it in at 300. Let's try and find him again. So I can't really see many of them. There's a machine gun as well, but I don't really see anyone manning it. I see someone there moving. Yeah, I don't really know about that one. Then, where the hell's that guy that I said I was going to shoot? Was he there and then moved? May have been, honestly. Okay, how much time do I have? 12 minutes left. Well, all things considered... not the end of the world. There's definitely a person there, I just can't seem to be able to hit him. Don't know if it's because of the cover or what. But we can move on from here. And we can get back to this side of the... oh, I see him. I see you down there. Reduce that to 100 meters. There we go. Nobody along the road that I can see. Let's check the other side. Oh, yes. Another one on the road. Okay. Now you may ask, what's the use in shooting all these? Folks, if you can't loot them, well, we're about to. I think. Because originally I was going to see if I can't do a task. Or two. I need those markers for revision, but everything else I need to do is on the other side of the river. And so I kind of can't do it even if I wanted to. Let's just check once again. Yeah. I don't really see them once again. But that doesn't mean they're not there. The mines, by the way, are on the bridge in front of the walls over there, I think. And a few other places. But basically they're in that sort of northern area. And there's no warning. That's I think what really gets me the most, is that there's a number of those mines out there. With absolutely no warning. And it kind of feels like one of those things that you have to discover them by suiciding into them every now and again, right? For some of them, there's a sign, like for example, you know, on woods, there's a sign that says mines with a skull. That kind of place I could get behind, because it tells you that mines are there, and then you know not to go in that place, because you're going to get yourself blown up. I approve of that kind of safety feature against accidentally blowing up people you don't want to blow up. I.e. civilians, for one, right? But the port compound over there, or I think it is a port, right? Anyways, the compound over there has no safety features. And so oftentimes I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. I don't like this gun. FPS ammo's not... I mean, it's not bad, but... Luger CCI, that's low-level stuff, right? Yeah. Rubtool's good, I like the grenade as well. Thanks for those, but I'm gonna be on my way out of here now to... the side tunnel, I think. Yeah, I think definitely this guy's been looted. Maybe it's just the pockets. Yeah. I think definitely the side tunnel, because it's closer, and because I need to get my fence reputation up. And every time I use one of those extracts, I get reputation up. It's kind of like a vehicle extract, basically. Except these ones are a little bit nicer, because they give you a reward at the end as well. But, yeah. Anyways, we've learned the map a little bit. We've shot at a whole bunch of stuff. Some things we even hit. Of course, I say that mostly jokingly, we've hit most of our shots. Not what you would call one-taps, but hits nonetheless, reliable hits. Car battery, do I need that? I don't think I do. Car repairs, vents, I do need that. That's gonna make it hard to move. Oh, I saw him, it's okay. And that's the quest, The Long Road, done. Gotta be honest, it'd be a bit worrying if it wasn't done. All things considered. But there we have it. Probably could have done dehydration as well now that I think about it, because I'm so low on energy and food. Oh, sorry, on food, energy and food, on energy and hydration. But I think to get dehydration properly, then I need to focus on dehydrating myself on purpose. And usually it's what, condensed milk that does that? I think, or something along those lines. So yeah, I could use that maybe. Dehydrate myself and then get the task done. Okay, no time to loot, gotta move. 200 meters for the side tunnel, 4 minutes is enough. With this sort of, loot and stopping every few minutes to rest and... oh, you know, breathe. It's doable. Make sure I catch someone if they come down the road. Three minutes 30. 200 meters. Not gonna lie, it's becoming a bit of a problem now. May have to drop the car battery in order to make it, but I think I'm on pace. Provided I don't get stuck in a really long fight with someone, which I reckon I won't. Probably. But let's drink this as well, just in case. I'll get my metabolism up. Two minutes 30, and I should be less than 100 meters away. Or just about 100 meters away. Lots of frags, mostly scavs, but yeah. It's like we stop one more time here for our safety. And then we sprint. And after that we just walk to the exit, because I don't think I'll have time to rest again. But at least I can drink all of this stuff. I'll reduce my weight too, so that helped. Right, side tunnel, there we go. Rest up here for a second. We have time. And we're going to be just on... basically, we're going to just make it, right? Hidden recording studio. Find the trucks. That's what I need to do next time. Got it. And done. Lovely. So, 28 frags on Lighthouse. Whole bunch of USEC folks, and mostly scavs and player scavs, but very importantly, 13,000 XP. Christ. Also, can this go any slower? Come on. Also, the long road quest is done. But it's not just that. It's also a very important step into doing the quests across the bridge. Now, I think it's in the best interest of everyone that I try and find some information on where exactly those mines are instead of just suiciding into them. Unfortunately, I've talked to Fence, there is no map for any of the other maps, or well, there's no map for any of the other zones in Tarkov, right? There is Shoreline Health Resort, Shoreline, Woods, Customs, Factory, and Interchange. There is no map for the Lighthouse, there is no map for Streets, there is no map for Ground Zero. Even though Ground Zero is supposed to be where it all started and where everyone's supposed to start with, and like a beginner-friendly area and so on and so forth. Yeah, I know. And yet it doesn't have a map. However, that doesn't mean I don't have alternative ways, shall we say, of trying to find information on where exactly those bloody mines are. But we will see. Long road, done. And that leads us to missing cargo, which is locate the crashed helicopter on Lighthouse and find the informant's intelligence folder. We can also do that maybe next time. Loads of things to do on Lighthouse, obviously. We also get some fuel from our buddy Fence. Lovely. We get a ratchet. Fond, which I do need for a quest. This, which I need. And a ram stick, which I don't, so I can just sell it. Alright, lovely. That was it. And then the tasks over here is just marksman, right? Yup. Yes, it is. Alright, good. There's also a couple of tasks to do on Factory, so I guess that's what we're going to focus on if I head on over to... Well, actually, let me just pick up... Whoops. Do I have a love message? Does the wiggle mean nothing? Oh, well, you didn't wiggle. No, just have this, and then the quest reward is just a bunch of money. Well, a bunch. It's a bit of money. Okay. So, let's get over here really quickly and take a look at the map. I have a bunch of tasks to do on Lighthouse, and I will do them. I also have a bunch of tasks to do on Reserve. Now, Reserve is difficult and painful and all of that good stuff. Yeah, whatever. We're going to do Reserve as well. For Reserve, I'm going to use the RPK that I found with 7.62. For Lighthouse, I'm probably going to use the Sig Spear. One or the other. You know, if I lose one, I'll use the other one. And these two maps are what I'm going to focus on primarily for the near future. Occasionally in between, like, series of, I don't know, 5 or 6 Lighthouse Reserve intermittently. One then the other, I might throw in a Factory run because I need to find the exits on Factory for Mechanic, and I need to find all of them. So yeah, we can do that, and we can run a smaller SMG for that, or something along those lines. But yeah, that's mostly going to be it. Not the most diverse map pool, shall we say, with what, only 2 of them. However, very much necessary. I can't buy any more until the restock, right? Yeah. However, very much necessary that we do it like this, because I did buy some extra ammo, didn't I? Yeah, I did. There you go. I was preparing for the shortage. But very much necessary, like I said, that we do it like this, because, well, it's where I have the most tasks, and we don't actually know those maps, or at least I don't know them that well, and we haven't actually seen those maps a lot. So even though it's going to be the same 2 maps, it's going to be different areas of the maps that we haven't really gone to, so it is new and exciting even though it's the same area. That's it for now, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to see if I can do something in the hideout, maybe, do some crafting or whatever, and I will see you all next time. Please do remember to like, subscribe down below if you enjoyed the video, and we'll stay tuned with the rest of the series, as we're getting into some really difficult quests now with, with us having to deal with those bosses, goons, stuff like that. It's, yeah, it's no longer the same as it was in the beginning, where you just run around and occasionally kill some scavs and PMCs. Now it's running into some very difficult spots, into some difficult maps, into difficult areas, and yeah. it's interesting, if nothing else. If, you know, stressful and frustrating too, but it is also very interesting to play. Like I said, thank you very much for watching. If you want to support the channel more directly, there are options for donating down below in the forms of my Patreon and channel memberships. You get some perks for doing that too, but by no means feel compelled to do anything. I just want to let you know that those are options there, and you know, if you want to do it, and all proceeds go to making the channel better, you know, increasing the quality of the videos, etc., etc. I will see you all next time. Until then, have fun, take care, and bye-bye.